Hi guys, this is your psychic LG reporting from the United Kingdom. Well, I just thought I would report in to see how yous all are. I know things are really hyping up around the world and it's getting very, very touchy. My last post I put out was predictions, world predictions, and I had mentioned that Macron would win the French election. And that's happened. I feel that being a psychic, you can't change just because you predict something. It doesn't mean that I agree, right? This is for everybody who follows me. It doesn't mean that I'm for that person or against that person. Remember, I'm a psychic and I do world predictions. The energy, and anybody who understands what I'm on about, the energy which is about on this globe at the moment is very, very heavy. And like I've always said, I've said this for well over 5 years now, it goes beyond politics. It definitely goes beyond politics. And you're talking to a lass who doesn't even vote. I've never voted in my entire life. But I can see world events. But this energy is beyond politics, and it's about, we are in a spiritual war, a holy war, and it's about what's right, what's wrong. This is why the world's gone a mess, guys. And this is why I'm doing this video. Where I get my information from is I get it from my spirit guides and from the angel realm. And Michael and Metrodon, Archangel Metrodon and Michael have been very strong around me over the last 48 hours. And said, Louise, you've just got to see it the way it is and put it out. And we're living in a world now where people, do they want to hear the truth? And it's hard. It's not easy for me to do these videos. But what I'm going to tell you is that things I said this on Twitch last night, history is going to repeat itself. I've been seeing this for a while. And it's not just to do with the French election, it'll be to do with the next election, what will be coming up, even the midterms in America. But I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place here, because I'll be damned if I do and damned if I don't. Whatever I say, you can't please everybody. But I'm going to carry on putting out my truth of what I see. You've got to understand it's the matrix that we're in. And Mother Gaia is healing. Mother Gaia is healing from old wounds, from old ancestral wounds. I said this last night on Twitch. So our ancestors went through a lot, fighting for freedom, fighting for peace, for sovereignty. And this is what we're in at the moment. But you can't change, some outcomes you can't change. Remember, it's the matrix system. It's the matrix system. Be it if you agree who's won or who hasn't won, Macron won. And I said in my last prediction, I said that I can't see France coming out of what that other lady wanted. I could still see NATO. So it looks like, you know, it has to play out the way it has to play out. Everybody is here on their own agenda. Everybody is here working either for the light or for the dark. But some people can change, because actually there's no such thing. It's you have to walk through the middle. And when you walk through the middle, you see the bigger picture. So where you've got all these problems going on in America, it all goes back to ancestral roots as well. It's about energies. Everything's about frequencies. Everything's about energies. I send peace and healing out to the French people. And my understanding is that there's a big divide now in France. Some people are for Macron, some people are against Macron. It's evident. Just like the 2020 election. It's the same energy. And I said this a few months ago. I said that energy is building up again. But I feel it's going to hit a peak by the end of the year, and especially into the next election, American election. So what we have to do is we have to stand with our feet firmly on the ground. Remember, I don't support any side. I just tell my predictions. And everybody who understands me, who works like I work, will tell you, you just have to say what you get, not to please any side. But I just think that this world that we're living in, it's about these world leaders are the ones who are taking the role, who are taking the power. And it's a reflection of what we are going through now. It's a reflection of how we've handed over all our power to these world leaders. And once you start to take your power back, what you haven't got to do is slip down into another matrix of blaming people who are giving out the truth. You've got to understand that psychics and foreseers can't change an outcome. They only tell you what's on that timeline. And you haven't got to blame people who are supporting the other side either. I've said that. Because the Great Awakening has nothing to do with politics. It's nothing to do with politics. It's not about what side you bat on. It's about understanding that this is all just a charade. It's all just a movie, and we're the little avatars in this movie. Last night on Twitch, I had said that I was talking about different timelines. And I believe that we are entering into a fork of reality. And I've been saying this for the last year on Twitch, that there's a race to the finishing line, who gets there first, to do with what's going to happen for the next election in the United States of America. And it all depends on what happens with Marjorie Taylor Greene. It all depends on that. This is what I feel. And I want you to comment on the link below. Because I feel, like I had said in my last world predictions, that it possibly could go to court twice with Marjorie Taylor Greene. But I have a funny feeling that nothing's going to happen with this last hearing. I have a funny feeling. So it all depends on the next hearing, or maybe something a little bit more serious. And then if the Democrats get their own way, this is what I believe, they'll go ahead and do more investigations. If the Republicans win after this Marjorie Taylor Greene thing, not the first hearing, the second thing, because I do feel there's going to be something to do with courts and other Republicans being dragged into court. Now, I'll stop you now. This does not mean that I support this on either side. I'm just telling you what I see. But if that's the case and the Republicans win, they will go ahead, and I do believe that they will win the midterms. And then they could try and go ahead and try and do impeachments and things like that. I'm not so sure if they'll be successful, because I don't know they'll have enough time, because processes like that take a long time. So it's all going to be very tense running up between now and November. And I'm preparing you guys. I'm preparing you for a storm ahead. But politics is just a small thing to everything else what's happening on this planet. It really, really is. So if you feel like things are getting too much, just take that step back. Just be around nature, be around good people, and just try and keep grounded. Animals, nature, that type of thing. Because I feel it's the fight of survival, but not getting dragged into either the dark side, do you see what I mean, on any subject to do with that. I am a messenger. I am a messenger from God, what gives out my prophecies. Nobody said it would be easy. There'll be many messengers who'll be sitting here watching this now. It's not easy, and you can't please everybody. But what I'm not going to do is, I'm not going to fill your head full of bull thingy. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to tell you what I see. And I feel there's more tension to come. It's humanity and it's fighting against this hidden snake. What's playing with guys? It's playing with guys like puppets. It's the same penny. It's the same penny, two different sides. And it all comes down to morals. It all comes down to morals. But it is what it is. And I just think that things are going to get a little bit more heated, I feel, in France. But you can't change it. And I just thought I would put this message out. But my eyes is on the United States of America running up to the midterms. It's running up to the midterms. So it's the race to the finishing line, because I feel that there's been corruption or darkness on both sides. So it's who gets there first. Who gets there first? But I also feel that there's a woman to rise within the United States of America. And this is huge, guys. It's huge. But we have to keep grounded. We have to keep focused. Remember, it's a holy war that we're in. It's a holy war. And this is a message to all light workers out there. Nobody said it would be easy. But yeah, I'm a messenger. I'm somebody what gives off my prophecies. Just because you predict something, it doesn't mean you're for it. And I just thought I would tell you that. But I meant what I said when I put out my post about Vive la France. Vive la France. Because I feel that they need blessings, they need upliftment. There's a big divide, but not just in France, it's everywhere. But you've got to understand, it's bigger. It's bigger. Remember, there's 3 heads to this beast. And it's about to all erupt. It's about to all erupt. Just taking in my nature. Been doing a spot of gardening. And I just want to send you peace, love, blessings to everybody out there. I believe that there's global events to come off, you know, and we have to keep safe. Keep safe. These events don't mean that they're not happening. They are happening. But I believe that everything is a distraction. Everything is going to get pretty heated running up to in November. Watch for scandals coming out, and I would say definitely watch for them coming out around the Republican side. And I felt last night when I was doing some channeling on my Twitch channel that there was going to be a big announcement being made from the White House. So possibly watch for that as well. I think the next 2 weeks is going to be pretty huge, guys. Pretty huge. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's some news what comes out this week, if not by the end of the week, beginning of next. And there's big announcements to be made. Big announcements to be made. So I'll be back on again soon. I just thought I would put that out. And yeah, peace, love and blessings to France. And for the people for France. That there's no more divide. But we need this. We need this for the world, guys. This is what Metrodon keeps saying, and Michael, just keep doing your job. Keep pushing forwards. Keep putting out the truth. Even if the truth hurts, keep putting out the truth. Because the truth always comes out in the end, guys. It's not as black and white as it looks. It's not in black and white as it looks. And I'm going to leave you there with that thought for the day. I'll see you all again soon. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. And I'll see you all again soon. May the force all be with you all. Bye now. Where am I? I think I'm stuck on end screen. Guys, I need to stop doing this astral travelling. I keep getting stuck in the cloud. But anyway, I'm stuck on my end screen. So don't forget, subscribe to my channel and press the bell for new updates. Us fairies, you know, we're always getting up to mischief. See you all soon. Bye now.